Before Genesis opens with, in the beginning, there's a man holding a pen in the wilderness. His name is Moses. He wasn't there when the world was made. He didn't watch light appear or see the first sunrise, but he met the God who did. Moses grew up between two worlds, born a Hebrew but raised in an Egyptian palace. He learned their language, their gods, their science, their history. He knew how Egypt explained creation, how the nations told their stories, how everyone believed the world came from violence, chaos, and gods who did not care. Then Moses met the real God, not in a palace, not in a temple, but in a desert, inside a burning bush that refused to burn out. And everything changed. Now imagine Moses sitting in front of a nation of former slaves, people who never had their own story, never had their own identity, never had a reason to believe they mattered. They spent 400 years on the Egyptian gods, Egyptian myth, Egyptian power. Their whole identity had been stolen. So Moses doesn't start Genesis to teach science. He started Genesis to give them back their identity. Genesis is Moses answering the questions every child asks. Who is God? Who am I? Why am I here? When Moses writes, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, the people listening had only ever heard creation stories where gods fought each other, killed each other, and used violence to build the world. But Moses says, no, there's one God. He doesn't fight, he doesn't struggle, he speaks, and creation obeys. He tells the wounded, confused people that creation wasn't an accident, it wasn't a war, it wasn't chaos, it was intentional, structured, peaceful. Genesis takes their eyes off the trauma of Egypt and puts them on the God who brings order out of chaos. And before the Israelites can understand covenant, promise, sin, sacrifice, kings, or prophets, Moses takes them back to the very first moment, because you can't understand your life until you understand the one who gave it. So Moses invites them and us to start where every human child starts, wondering who is God and who we are. So Moses lifts his pen, the entire nation leans in, and the story of everything begins. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.